Vigada Bijayo Avigada Bijayo Di Jayando Bodhiya Mule Sajana Nandi Wadano Ewa Mewa Jayo Hodu Jayasu Jaya Mingale Aparajida Panlinge Sise Buddhu Vipokale Abhiseke Sava Buddhana Ekapato Pamodati Sunakatan Sumengalan Subhavadan Suoktitam Sukhano Sumuokto Ja Suyaitam Brahmacharisu Padakina Gaya Kama Vaja Kama Padakina Padakina Mano Kama Panidite Padakine Padakina Nikatawana Labandate Padakine Te Adalada Sukita Vironla Buddhasāsanaṁ Aroga Sukita Hota Sasabi Ñādivi Bhavadu Sava Mangalam Rakhandu Sava Devata Sava Buddha Nuva Vena Sarasukhi Bhundute Bhavadu Sava Mangalam Rakhandu Sava Devata Sava Dhamma Nuva Vena Sarasukhi Bhundute Bhavadu Sava Mangalam Rakhandu Sava Devata Sava Sangha Nuva Vena Sarasukhi Bhundute Kati Sankhayo Niso Jivaram Parisevami Yava Deva Sitasa Patikhataya Om Nasa Patikhataya Dhansa Magasa Vada Tapa Sarisapa Samphasanam Patikhataya Yava Deva Hiri Kopina Paticha Dhanatham Pati Sankhayo Niso Pinda Padam Patisevami Neva Dawaya Namadaya Namandanaya Navibhusanaya Yava Deva Imasa Kayasa Titiya Yapanaya Vihensu Pratiya Brahmacharya Nugahaya Iti Pura Ninja Viranavati Hinkami Navenja Virana Naubadisami Yadaraja Me Bhavesati Anavajata Ja Fasu Viharoja Pati Sankhayo Niso Senasanam Patisevami Pati Sankhayo Niso Senasanam Patisevami Yava Deva Sitasa Patikhataya Om Nasa Patikhataya Dhansa Magasa Vada Tapa Sarisapa Samphasanam Patikhataya Yava Deva Udu Praisya Vinodana Prisanla Naramatham Pati Sankhayo Niso Gilana Vijaya Peseja Prikharam Prisevami Yava Deva Upanana Vyabhadiganam Vedana Nampatigataya Abhyabheja Brahmataya Samanda Jagawale Su Adaraga Chandu Devata Sadama Munirajasa Sunandu Saga Maukadam Dhamma Savanaka Lo Ayam Badanda Dhamma Savanaka Lo Ayam Badanda Dhamma savana kalo ayam badanda. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Yasanu bhavato yakha newa dasinsi Vipassanā. Yamhi sewa nu yonjando raddendi wa madandito. Sukhan subati sokto cha papan kenji napasati. Ewa mati gunu bedam bredan dampanama he. Karaniya madha kusalena yanda sandam badam bhi sameja. Sego ujuja sujuja suvajo jasa mudu anatimani. Sando sago ja subaroja apakejo ja sanlahuka voti. Sande nari. Okay, you can take the next here. Pasadikena sampaditha. Pasadikena sampaditha. Pasadikena sampaditha. Ñāṇagavesaka.
Request to relinquish my duties towards Sila. In order that I may practice Samatha Vipassanā meditation. I also like to relinquish Sila's duty towards me. In order that Sila may practice Samatha Vipassanā meditation.
Sādhu, Sādhu, Sādhu. Exactly.တရားမြတ်ဆုံးယတနာတရားမြတ်ဆုံးယတနာသံဃာမြတ်ဆုံးယတနာဟုဆိုသောယတနာတော်မြတ်သုံးပါးအပေါင်းတို့အားယုတိမြတ်နိုးလက်ဆုံမွေ၍ရှိခုပူဇော်ဖူးမြော်မှန်လျှော့ကရောကြရသောတေကဇကရဝပနာမကောင်းမှုကုသိုလ်ကံစေရနာတို့ကြောင့်ဖရာတရားတန်ခါယရဏမြတ်သုံးပါးတို့အပေါ်၌ပြည့်မှန်မိခဲ့သောကာယကံဝစီကံမနောကံအပြည့်အများရှိခဲ့သောတို့ပြည့်တို့သည်ကင်းပြောက်ချုပ်ငြိမ်းရုပ်သိမ်းကြကုန်သည်ဖြစ်၍မိမိတို့သည်အလို့ရှိအပ်တောင်းတအပ်သော Machanda Puchanda Nibbāna Chanda Go Chanda do Gujen Dea Bagudo Atinya Nupian Lim Yamian Yalwe Yalwe Miamopula Nanja Basi Yaman Wadami Damwadita Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhasa Buddhaṃ Saranam Gacchāmi Dhammam Saranam Gacchāmi Sangham Saranam Gacchāmi Dutiyampi Buddhaṃ Saranam Gacchāmi Dutiyampi Dhammam Saranam Gacchāmi Dutiyampi Sangham Saranam Gacchāmi Tatiyampi Buddhaṃ Saranam Gacchāmi Tatiyampi Dhammam Saranam Gacchāmi Tatiyampi Sangham Saranam Gacchāmi Di Sarana Gamanam Paripurnam Ti sarane na saha dasa pabeja silan Athenga samanagatan uposatha silan Dhamman sadukan katawa Apamadina sambaditha. So let's start our Dhammapada sharing by chanting Namo Tassa 3 times together. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Mahadhana Siddhi Buddha Vatu, the story of Mahadhana, the treacherous sons. Acharaydawa Brahma Chariyan Allada Yobanedana Jaina Kunja Wa Jayandi Kina Mejewa Panlale Acharaydawa Brahma Chariyan Allada Yobanedana Sendi Jabadi Kinawa Puranani Anutuna Tumaido di Ayue Shikai Miado Ajengo Majan Laimi Oza Gole Maya Laimi Doja Ngakong Kando New I Night Atang Jodo Joja Urugedo Ayue Londo Aka Jam Mayueda Nijaya Gong E Tumaido di Ayue Shikai Miado Ajengo Majan Laimi Oza Gole Maya Laimi Doja Lema Lobido a Shane Gondo Miaru Gedo Shape Hound Dukarugo, Nidwa Aume Yueda, Nijaya Gong E. Those who in youth have not led the holy life or have failed to acquire wealth, language like old cranes in the pond without fish. Those who in youth have not led the holy life or have failed to acquire wealth, lie singing over the past, like worn-out arrows shoot from a bow. Shoot from a bow. These katha were taught by the Buddha. While he was spending, he was living in Isipatana Migadawana Monastery in Varanasi city, Varanasi city, with the reference to Mahadhana Siddhi Buddha, the Mahadhana treasurer's sons. You know, Mahadhana Siddhi Buddha, the Mahadhana's rich person's sons. He was born in rich family in Varanasi. 800 million US dollar, nearly 1 billion, is it? Asiti Koti Vipawar. 80 Koti. 80 Koti. 1 Koti, then 10 million is called 1 Koti. So 80 Koti. Altogether, 800 millions, nearly 1 billion. Is it? As they are raised, when they have son in their house, only one son, they thought to themselves, we have a lot of property in our house. We are very wealthy. We will give our monies to our sons. There's nothing to do. There's no necessity to learn, to do some business or to learn something for his livelihood. If we give our money, our property to our sons, then he can spend this money for his whole life. It will not finish. Okay? It will not, they will not be lost. They will not disappear for his whole life. That means no need to learn any art, any business, any skill in his whole life. It is enough for him to spend those money for his whole life. Because of this reason, they are wrong idea. Then they arrange their sons to learn only dancing, singing, and musical instruments. Okay? Only this one. They didn't arrange for their sons to learn. They didn't arrange any art, or they didn't send their sons to any school to learn any art or any educations. Only he can sing, he can dance, he can make the musical instruments. Only he knows this. There's also another family who are rich, the same like this family. They also have 800 million wealth in their house. Also only one daughter. They also have the same idea. We have a lot of wealth in our house. We have only one daughter. We don't need to arrange any art or any educations for our daughter. It is enough for her to spend for her whole life with our wealth. Then, because of this idea, they didn't arrange for their daughters to study any education, any art, any business. They arrange only one, dance, dancing, singing, and musical instrument for their daughter. The same ideas, because they are close to each other. When they reach age to marry, then they also arrange their marriage, wedding ceremony. Then they become husband and wife in the Varanasi city. Then their parents become old. Finally, they also passed away according to the natures of human being. They cannot overcome the death. Then all wealth collected in same house. only husband and wife. 800 million from men's side and 800 million from female side. So altogether, 1 billion and 800 millions. 1,800 millions. 600 millions. What? Is it? A lot of them. If you have such cancer, what will you do? Eh? What will you do? I will ordain. Is it? I will ordain as a bhikkhu and Sila. What will you do? We will some may say we will build very big monastery. But no problem here. Since they have no education, since young, they only just spend their money day after day, years after years. The Sati Buddha, rich person's sons, maybe he became the head of the families here. He also went to the royal palace to approach the king for 3 times a day. All rich persons need to go to the royal palace to serve the king 3 times a day. Then he also spent his wealth, his money for a long time. Then one day, a group of drunkards who drink the alcohol. Drunkards, is it? They like to drink. They cannot stay without drinking alcohol. Not only one person, a group of people there. They saw the treasured sons went to the palace 3 times a day. We have no much money to drink. If he became a drinker, then it will be great for us. Then he will become our friend, and we will drink together using his money. They have this idea. Then one day, they also take the special alcohol, and also a kind of meat, sweet, to drink together with the alcohol. Then they are waiting for the treasured son at the root of the one very big tree nearby the ways to the royal palace. Then treasured son, Mahadhana Sati Buddha also returned to his house from the royal palace after approaching the king. When he is coming on the way, then that drunkard group take their meat and their sweet jaggery from their back. They also drink the alcohol in front of the treasured sons. After that, they also shout. What will happen? Buddhasāsanaṁ jivasami. Buddhasāsanaṁ jivasami. May treasured sons. That means may the master have long life, 100 lives. May you live for 100 years. Master, may you be able to live for 100 years. Sati Buddha Tanisaya Mayan Karana Piwana Samatha Bhuyama. Oh Master, depending on you, relying on you, we wish to drink and eat something together with you, or they also says to the treasures sin. After drinking, no? Then there's also one of his attendant. Then what are they drinking here? What are they drinking? What are they drinking here? Then, you know, his attendants answer, they are drinking a kind of special drink. Liquor or wine, huh? Special drink. Kinh 80 one day. Manaba Jatika Etan. Is drink is it good or not? Then what he answered? Sami ima samin jiwa loke imina zarisam padaba yotaka nama nati. What is the meaning? Oh Master, in this living being, living world, there's no such kinds of drink. What should be drank? Oh. There's no such kinds of juice or such kinds of drink. Tell me, this drink is a very good to drink. We cannot find any drink similar to such kinds of drink. That is the best drink. Oh, he answered in this way. At that time, what happened? Oh, be careful, such kinds of attendant, such kinds of follower. Is it? Shall we should go outside to visit or not, to see the garden. It is very beautiful. Sure, we should go there together. If they support, then what will happen? They go together. If someone support, no? Let's do something. Not meditating. Then someone encourage. Okay, they will push. Okay, let's go. Every day we are meditating. Sometimes, okay, we can rest and go and visit. We have conversation. They will support, be careful, okay? Here, he is bad attendant, bad follower. Why? He asked this question only just what kinds of, what are they drinking? A kinds of drink. It is good or not? Then he answered. He described a lot. You see, there's no such kinds of drink in living world. There is a special drink. What should be drink? Oh, then he want to drink in his mind. Okay, then I want to test. Please arrange such kinds of drinks for me. Then what happened? He also take the drink and he test. Then what? He like the drink, alcohol, liquor, wine, any. Have you test? Okay, what happened? He drank a little bit alcohol, then he liked the drink. Then okay, a little bit, one day by day, day after day, a little bit. Then later, a cup of drink. Later, 2 cups of drink. Later, maybe 1 bottle of drink. Later, maybe many times, many bottle, many cups in one day. In this way, he become a drinker or addicted to drink. Is it? Alcohol. Addicted to drink and alcohol. Then he became a drunkard. He cannot catch. He cannot stop drinking. You know, alcohol. And we don't have such kinds of experience. That is why we don't know. But we also saw many things. Why you are drinking? It will make you suffering. Why you like to drink? Why you cannot stop the drinking? Although we admonish them, they don't stop. They are still drinking, even our cup here. Something like this. Many. Then here, Mahadana Siddhi Buddha also became a drunkard. He liked to drink every day, many. Then what will happen? Then when he started to drink the alcohol, the many drink up group also came to him, drank together, then they become familiar to each other. Then later on, he put a lot of money in front of them and okay, use this money for special alcohol, wine, liquor. Then also okay, they also drank the alcohol together with the meat and kinds of food to eat together. Then what will happen? Only they are drinking and eating without doing any business. Then their wealth become less and less. Because sometimes when they are drinking, spending their money, sometimes okay, you take 1,000 pieces of money. Okay, you take 2,000 pieces of money because he was you know he is known he became abnormal because of alcohol. At that time, he will give all of his monies to the other. He does not know, is it? Then he also buy whatever he want. He also allow other people to buy whatever they want. There are also a lot of drunkards around him. In this way, he spent his money for whole days, whole years, day after day, years after years. Finally, no more money in his house. Then he also sold his field, his park, his garden, his belongings. Then finally, even he also sold his house to the other family. Then the other person also drive them away them, drive them away. Then they cannot stay even at the house. They have no more property. Firstly, he spent his 80 million money belonging to him. After spending his 80 millions of money, he also continued to spend his wife's 80 millions of money. Then all monies finished, nothing remained in house. Is it? Later on, he also sold all of his property, even the property in house. Then finally, they sold their house. Then no more property remain at house. No more property remain together with them. Then they take, broken shell or broken or the pot. Is it? Half of the pot to beg the food from others. That means they became beggar. They became beggar. Then to beg the alms food from others, from house to house, or they go around the cities, from house to house. They take, they beg the leftover food from the other family. Then they also eat this one. They become beggar. 80 billion, no? 80 million. Oh, sorry, 800 million. 800 million. 1,600 millions worthy. But finally became beggars. One day, they went to the monastery where the Buddha was living. Then they are also waiting the leftover fruit from the young bhikkhu and samaneras by leaning on the wall or the dining hall. At that time, they became very old aged, maybe around more than 80 years old. 80 years old, no? The whole life their whole life. Then after becoming poor, they also beg the leftover food from the other families for whole years. At that time, already more than 80 years old. When they were waiting for the leftover food from young bhikkhu and samanera at the dining hall of the Isipatana Migadavana monastery, then the Buddha saw them. Then the Buddha smiled. When the Buddha smiled, Venerable Ananda also saw the Buddha was smiling. The Buddha will never smile without any reason. That is why Venerable Ananda asked the reasons of the smiling of the Buddha. Then the Buddha showed this couple. You see, Ananda. You see the Mahadana Sati Buddha. They were rich person in this Varanasi city before. They have, 1,800 million wealth in their house. But finally, they spend all of their wealth and they become bigger. Now they are waiting for leftover food here. If they do business in their young age, using their money, if they do the business, then there will be the first treasurer, rich person in these cities. They will be the first class in these cities. Okay? If they are doing business using their money in the first age, they will be the first, the richest person in this Varanasi city. They don't want to do business as a lay person. They wish to practice meditation after ordination. Okay? They ordain as a bhikkhu. They ordain as a bhikkhuni. Then they practice meditation. Then the Mahadana Sati Buddha, the treasurer's sons will become Arahanta. His wife could become Anagami person. They forgot to do business in the first age, or they didn't practice meditation in the first age because of enjoyment or sensual pleasure. At the middle age, they do business using their money. Then they can still become the middle class families. They are still rich persons in this Varanasi country. If they ordain as a monk and bhikkhunis, then practice meditation, the rich person's sons could become Anagami person, his wife could become Sagadagami person. You see? Okay, at the middle age, they also forgot to do so. They just enjoy with their sexual pleasure without doing any business or without practicing meditation. Then at the last age, if they did business like the other person, then they could become they could still be rich person in this Varanasi country. The Tatiya city, the third class of rich persons in Varanasi country. They don't want to do business they want to practice meditation after ordination, then the treasured son, husbands could become Sakadagami person. His wife could become Sotapanna person. But now you see, they didn't do any business in 3 ages of their life. They just spent their money only after drinking. They didn't ordain as a monk or bhikkhuni, they didn't practice meditation. That is why Kama Boga Luchanda le Kinkwa Wizwa Tamana I Tukha Liso Najo Shongwe Gadonda le Pati. They lost both happiness, sukha, you know, lay person's happiness, kihi sukha, and samana sukha, the ordained person's happiness. To me, Logodra Dhamma. They lost both happiness. Now, you see, since a long time ago until now, many people thought, according to their science, no, at the first age of the human being lifespan, for example, we have 70 years of our lifespan. Within 25 years of our age, we have to study any art or education, is it? Or there is a education times, studying times. What they think? The middle age, 25 to 50, for example, there will be, they will marry each other and they will enjoy with their sexual pleasure, and also they will do the business at the middle age. At the large age, they should emphasize in doing meditation, doing kusala, like the dana, generosity, and also sila, show observe morality most of the time, and also practice meditation most of the times. Or they think like this. Maybe during the Buddha time, 100 years of their lifespan, 36 years, 34 years, and 33 years and 34 years. Is it? Divide into 3 periods of their life. The first period, the first age, they should study a kind of art or education. At the middle age, they should do business. At the last age, they should emphasize in doing kusala, especially practicing meditation. Or many people think like this. That is why the Buddha also says here, at the first age, if they do business properly like the other person, they can become richest person in this country. If they practice meditation, even they can become arahanta. That's why can become anagami, like the highest stage. Is it? At the middle age, if they do business like the other person, they could still build the middle rich persons in this country, middle families. They practice meditation, then okay, middle attainment, is it? At the last age, if they practice, if they do business, they are still okay. They will not be poor. They can still be rich in this country. As the third family, the third level families. If they practice meditation, or they also can still attain Lokodara attainment. But now they just pass over 3 ages. Now more than around 80 years of their age. That is why they couldn't do anything like this. Can remember here, although many people are thinking at the first age, They should study. At the middle age, they should do business and enjoy sensual pleasure. At the last age, only they should practice meditation. They are thinking in this way, not like this. At the first age, around, for example, 25 years or 33 years during the Buddha times, if you study a kind of art or education, it will be great. That is the first, that is the best age to study education, to do business also. Also, if you practice meditation in the first age, that is the best. Sure. You know, during the Buddha time, even Venerable Rahula practiced since 7 years of his age. Then finally, 21 years of his age, he became Arahanta. Is it? Also, Venerable Revata, Venerable Pandita, Sankeja, only 7 years of their age. They practice meditation, even they become Arahanta. That is why, if they do business in the first age, since the first age, it will be great. They can become the richest person in the world. If they practice meditation, they can attain the highest attainment, like Arahanta, in the first age. In the second age, at the second middle age, if you study a kind of art or education, it will be also good compared to the last age. But compared to the first age, already over. You cannot study. Some bhikkhu, after graduation from their university, they ordain. Then we also encourage them to study Pali, Pariyatti, etc. Now I sent to the Samanera school. What happened? They don't want to study together with young Samanera. They don't want to try to memorize Pali. Then what will happen? Then they stop studying something like, not like young age. Young Samanera very easy to memorize and very easy to ask them to memorize. Then at the middle age, they become lazy. Like that, they don't want to memorize. They don't want to study like young age. That is why at the middle age will be the second good only, not the first good. Is it? Only second good. Evident. When you practice meditation at the middle age, compared to the first age, sure. No, will not be able to practice easily like the first age. Why? You have already experienced many things in your life. Is it? Then thinking about your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your business, something like this, then difficult to practice compared to the first age. Is it? Then the last age, only just find the Dhamma, they think, only in the last age. No, at the last age, you find the Dhamma at that time very difficult to practice compared to the first age and the middle age. Is it? But still okay. At the last age, if you practice meditation, still okay. You still have opportunity to attain the Lokuttara Dhamma, Ñāṇagavesaka Nibbāna. But compared to the first age and the last, the middle age, already over, very difficult. Also, sometimes you are very weak, cannot meditate 3 hours, etc. Is it? The first age or user within 25 years. As how many can meditate 2 hours? Okay, 3 hours, try 3 hours, 4 hours, something like that. They can do because they are still healthy and they are still energetic compared to the other person. Okay, remember, if you enjoy sensual pleasure in the first age, that is also great. It is the best compared to the old age. In the same way, if you study any art or education in the first age, it is also the best compared to the other age, old age. If you practice meditation in the first age, also the best compared to the other age. Middle age will be middle good. the last age will be the last good. If you overall 10, 80 years of your age, then nothing is good. Okay? You can do anything like the Mahadhana couple, Mahadhana city Buddha couple from Varanasi city. Then saying this, they already lost both happiness, the happiness of lay person and the happiness of samana, ordained person. Then saying this, the Buddha recited this stanza. Acharito Dhamma Chariyan Allada Yopanetana Jaina Konjawa Jayanti Kina Meche Wa Malali. You see here, Acharito Dhamma Chariyan, those who in Allada Yopanetana, those who in youth have not lived the holy life. They didn't practice, they didn't live in holy life, they didn't practice the holy practice, meditation, when they were young. Allada Yopanetana, they didn't do any business to obtain the wealth in young age. Is it? At that time, what will happen? Or have failed to acquire wealth. Jaina Konjawa Jayanti Kina Medjewa Palale. Ñāṇagavesaka, where's the picture? Language like old cranes in the pond without fish. You see here? AI show. Okay. Jaina Konjawa Jayanti Kina Medjewa Palale. You know the cranes, the old cranes in the pond without fish. They are searching for the fish in the pond, but in the pond, not so many water, only the mud are there. Then, you know, the old cranes are waiting for the fish near the pond, is it? Then what will happen? Finally, they have nothing to eat. Then they flew away. But when they are old, then they have not enough. They have not enough feathers in their wing. Their wing. That is why also they cannot fly. Is it? Yeah. What happened? They were waiting the fish, the food, near the lake, near the pond. Then, in the same way, when they were young, if they didn't do business to obtain the wealth, if they didn't practice meditation to attain Ñāṇagavesaka Nibbāna attainment, they pass over their young age. Then they become older than 80 years, something like that. Then other times, they were waiting. They also feel limitation. They feel sad in their mind, like their mind. Is it? Jaina Konjawa Jayanti Kina Meche Wa Panale. Then the Buddha says, no, referring to those two Mahadhana city Buddha's families. Another one, Ajraitwa Brahmacharya Allada Yopanetana. The same way. When they were young, they didn't practice meditations to attain Ñāṇagavesaka Nibbāna attainment. When they were young, they didn't do business to acquire the wealth. Then Senti Chapati Kinawa Puranani Anotuna. Lying singing over the past, like worn out arrows shoot from a bow. Shoot from a bow. Okay, you know, bow, arrow. They shoot the arrow from the bow. Okay, according to their strength, their force, they go. Finally, no more strength, no more power. Then they fall down on the ground. The arrow fall down on the ground. Is it? The old bow here, like one out arrow shoot from a bow. In the same way, when they become old, what will happen? When they became old, by thinking the past, when they were young, they are worthy, they were worthy, they have a lot of money. Whatever they want to eat, they can drink, they can spend, they can buy whatever they want, spending their money. But when they spend they spend their own money, then no more money. They have no property in their hand. They also became very old. They cannot do any business. They cannot find any money. They cannot practice meditation to attain any Ñāṇagavesaka Nibbāna attainment. At that time, by thinking their past experiences in young age, then they feel sad. They feel limitation. They feel sorrow. Is it? By thinking, she harm, she phet harm dukkha nyitwa omili. When I was young, I was very rich. I can do whatever I want. But now I'm very old, I had no money, I can do anything. Then waiting for a leftover food from the other family. Then they can do anything. Is it? They waste away their money and their life. Waste all life. In this way, what will happen? They regret by thinking their past experiences when they were young. Okay, the Buddha says these stanzas to the listeners. At the end of the lesson, at the end of the stanzas, what will happen? Many became Sotapanna, etc. Okay. Taking the example of Mahadhana Siddhi Buddha, be careful not to waste your time, your property uselessly. Is it? Be careful. Be careful not to waste your times without finding the property or without practicing meditation. If you are a layperson, no problem, you can do business. Don't waste your times without doing business, only just drinking, going to the bar, night class, etc. Do business to acquire the wealth. If you don't want to do business as a layperson, okay, ordain as a bhikkhu or siyale, practice meditation diligently. Although you are a layperson, although you are ordained person, sometimes what happens? They don't want to study Buddha's teaching, pariyati. They don't want to practice meditation, patipati. They waste their times without doing pariyati and patipati. Then they become old bhikkhu only, without pariyati and patipati abilities, qualities. Then what will happen? They will regret in the future. You see? So, if you are ordained person, don't waste your times. Just study pariyati. After studying pariyati, then practice meditation practically to attain Ñāṇagavesaka Nibbāna attainment. May you be able to practice to attain Megaphala Nibbāna attainment. May you be able to attain Nibbāna as soon as possible. Sādhu, Sādhu, Sādhu. Myanmar. Asraitawabhyama Zariyan Allata Yobanetana Zaina Konzawa Zayanti Khina Mezewa Panale Asraitawabhyama Zariyan Allata Yobanetana Tendi Sabati Khinawa Puranani Notuna Tumaido di Ayuashikai Nyado Ajengo Majen Laimi Oza Gole Maya Laimi Dojao Ngā Kong Kando Nyon Ai Nai Adang Chuto Joja Odo Kedo Ayue Londo Aka Jam Mayueta Nijaya Gong E Tumaido di Ayuashikai Nyado Ajengo Majen Laimi Oza Gole Maya Laimi Dojao Lema Lobi Now Ashain Kondo Myado Kedo Shepye Hound Tukaro Nidwa Aumeyueta Nijaya Gong E Digatarigo Miazwabiaga Paranati Pi Idipatana Migatawung Dojama Tenendong Dom Kaga Mahadana Tetipoda Lukore Mahadana Tatedago a Jam Bima Horom Kevar Ero Paranati Bima Krishese Jure Mahadana Tateda Rashi Ero Tateda Lega Taureve Shire Kajaro Tuya Mibari Alengaroma Krishese Juare Tigrisese Ngaruya Dali Tetelon Dong Leve Makombu Dajamo Adapinyari Dwateni Mesu Yangaru Dali Pemali Me Suima Ba Adapinya Watemabu Pavet and Be the Lesuyen Aka Tembere Aso Tembere Piro Kita Tiaru Tembere Ratuye sensual enjoyment no Pioshim YouTube Bello Kamakon Chandari Kanzare so Lope through Tembegere Tetelong Vama Matembegebu Eri a time be through net Mesuri Piete Techa Midazuma leve the military of Shiri through a leve gracious a Jewa through Jen Nijare Kajaro Tane the me a Yalare a Kadrugu let her Tenya be like it Ero Lene Mayabo no Lene Mayapilla Now so eri mibari kwelondware akajaro eima mahadana tatetaga eri midasu ye uzi usa philare Ero turu midasu nasu ye pyasi usa ri paung like de akhaja yo gade paung tatham gade paung 160 chanda jwe le Myanmar ri jaro gade ne pyo ma bo no Era jaung shediyo ka piba yawe gade jwe ta Hola Tenya billion Uzela Mayaro Nerongaro Tenge Bure Lutin Yara Durishi Metin Era D. Salanligo Ubima Shea Sarorigani Bima Puesutare Lengali Pit Era Druma Gredia Jose Lauchana Jewara Pite Ba Dabinyama Mataleve D. Pisiosari Shinira Pite Mape Mabane Through her Chandada Don't you see any Kanzabi Matabalum Nidwalu Yare Lutrutulu Twasat Through a mibari at Twasagere at Nealongo Ba Dapinyava Temabege So Nika ni Timo Nilagove Tembegere As our Nizen Amya Dipizio Zarigo Pyondi Bima So like D like car like the Lone Chini Kong Laja Erima the Teta Jide Bukua Paranati Mentama, the new Donjing, Kassapa, Nando, Tawya. Erau Tire, a Mudama Tezuga. De Mahadana, the Tedada. Ayatama Pilame Suye. Maru Levedu, Mibima. Chanjanda, Ayatauja, Mesaja, me, 2 year Pisiosari, wine bima, Pyonja Meswing, Aru, Palauti, the down that Pimle, Palauti, Assembly, Sobima, Trojan time major. ကဲဒါကြောင့်မို့ငါတို့ဒီတထေသားကိုအရက်တောက်တအောင်ငါတို့သင်ပေးကြစို့အရက်တောက်နေလေပြကြစို့ဆိုပြီးမှဒီနေ့သူတို့တိုင်ပင်ထားတဲ့အတိုင်းအရက်တွေစားစရာအမဲသားတွေအချိုပွဲတွေယူပြီးမှတထေသားနန်းတော်ကနေပြီးသူ့အိမ်ကိုပြန်လာမဲ့လမ်းမှာစောင့်နေကြတယ်တက်ပင်ရင်တနေရာမှာဝိုင်းဖွဲ့ပြီးတထေသားကနန်းတော်ကနေပြီးမှဘုရင်ကိုခတ်စားပြီးအိမ်ကိုပြန်လာတဲ့အခါအနားရောက်တဲ့အခါကျတော့ဘာဖြစ်တော့အရက်သမားတွေကအရက်ကိုတောက်ပြီးမှအမဲသားတွေကိုစားကြအချိုပွဲတွေကိုစားကြစားပြီးတဲ့အခါကျတော့တထေသားကိုလှမ်းပြီးမှသူတို့ဆူတောင်းမှအော်ဟစ်ကြတထေသားအသက်တရားရှေးပါစေဟုတ်လားတထေသားအရက်တရားအသက်တရားရှေးပါစေအဲ့တော့တထေသားကိုအမိပြုပြီးမှငါတို့လည်းပဲဟုတ်လားတောက်နိုင်စားနိုင်တဲ့ပုဂ္ဂိုလ်တွေဖြစ်နိုင်ပါစေဒီလိုပေါ့နော်အဲ့တော့ဘာဖြစ်တော့အဲ့တော့တထေသားကသူ့ရဲ့နောက်မှာပါတယ်သူ့ရဲ့အလုတ်ကျွေးဖြစ်တဲ့ပုဂ္ဂိုလ်ပေါ့နော်သူအလုတ်ကျွေးဖြစ်တဲ့ပုဂ္ဂိုလ်ကိုမေးလိုက်တယ်အဲ့ဒီသူတွေကဘာတွေတောက်နေကြတာတော့ဘာတွေတောက်နေကြတာတော့ဆိုတော့နောက်ကလူကလည်းဖြေလိုက်တာကောင်းတယ်အဲ့ဒါ special drink ဟုတ်လားသူတို့ပေါ့အည်တစ်မျိုးကိုသူတို့တောက်နေကြတာ special ဖော်စထားတဲ့အည်တစ်မျိုးကိုတောက်နေကြတာအဲ့ဒီအည်ကဘယ်လိုတော့တောက်လို့ကောင်းရဲ့လားအဲ့လိုမေးတဲ့အခါကျတော့ तू ကလည်းဖြေလိုက် तू ကိုယ်တိုင်လည်းအယက်သမားဖြစ်ပါလိမ့်မယ်ဟုတ်လားအရှင်တတိမင်းဒီအရေးလောက်ကောင်းတာလောကမှာရှာမတွေ့ဘူးတဲ့အဲ့ဒါလူတိုင်းတောက်တဲ့အရေးပဲ तू ကပေါ့အယက်လို့လည်းပြောရင်ပြောမှာပေါ့ तू ကလည်းအယက်လို့သိချင်မှသိမှာဟိုကနော်လူတိုင်းတောက်တဲ့နဲ့အဲ့ဒီအယက်လောက်ကောင်းတာလောကမှာတောက်เสียဆိုလို့ဘာမှရှာမတွေ့ဘူးလူတိုင်းတောက်တဲ့အရေးတစ်မျိုးပဲအယက်တစ်မျိုးပဲအဲ့တော့တထေသားကလည်းတောက်ချင်ခဲအဲ့ဒါဆိုရင်ငါလည်းစမ်းပြီးတောက်ကြည့်မယ်ယူခဲ့သမ်းပါဆိုတော့အဲ့တော့ယူလာတာပေါ့အရက်ကိုနည်းနည်းမြေးတောက်ကြည့်လိုက်တဲ့အခါကျတော့ဘာဖြစ်သွားလဲကြိုက်သွားတယ်အဲ့ဒါအရက်ဆွဲတဲ့လူဆိုအဲ့လိုပဲနော်တယောက်ကပြောလိုက်ရင်အရက်တွေတောက်နေဆိုငါလည်းစမ်းကြည့်ဦးမယ်ဆိုချားကြတာပဲစမ်းရင်ကနေပြီးမှဘာဖြစ်သွားတော့အရက်သမားဖြစ်သွားတာဘိုးသမားဖြစ်သွားတာဘိန်းသမားဖြစ်သွားတာအဲ့ဒါပဲဟုတ်လားသွားမစမ်းနဲ့စမ်းလိုက်ရင်တော့ဖြစ်ပြီလားမှတ်တော့ဟုတ်လားအဲ့ဒါသွားစမ်းရင်ကနေပြီးမှအရက်သမားဘိန်းသမားတွေအကုန်ဖြစ်ကုန်တာပဲအခုဖြစ်နေတဲ့ပုံကိုယ်တွေအဲ့ဒါစမ်းတာအစတာပဲဒီမှာမဟာဒနာတထေသားကလည်းပဲကဲအဲ့ဒါဆိုရင်ဒီလောက်ကောင်းရင်ငါလည်းပဲစမ်းတောက်ကြည့်မယ်ယူခဲ့သားမှာဆိုစမ်းတောက်ကြည့်လိုက်တော့ဖြည်းဖြည်းနဲ့နည်းနည်းတောက်ရင်နေပြီးအရက်သမားလုံးဖြစ်သွားတယ်သူအရက်သမားဖြစ်တဲ့အခါကျတော့ဟိုအရက်သမားတွေကလည်းသူတို့ရဲ့အကြံစီအောင်မြင်တော့အဲ့တထေသားနဲ့သူဝိုင်းဖွဲ့ပြီးမှတောက်ကြအဲ့ဒီအချိန်မှာ तू ကတထေးဆိုတော့ပိုက်ဆံနေရှေ့မှာပုံပြီးမှကဲမင်းတို့ကြိုက်တဲ့ကောင်းပေဆိုတဲ့အရက်ကိုဝယ်ကြကွာကဲရော့မင်း1000ယူသွားရော့မင်း2000ယူသွားအဲ့တော့ဟိုလူတွေကမလဲစိတ်ကြိုက်သူ့ရဲ့ပိုက်ဆံနေတုံးဖြုံပြီးမှတောက်ကြတာပေါ့ပညာလည်းမတတ်ဘူးလေပညာလည်းမတတ်တဲ့အခါကျတော့ဘလို့စီဝါလောက်ရမယ်ဘလို့သူ့ရဲ့ပစ္စည်းဥစ္စာတွေကိုမပြောက်ပြအောင်ထိန်းသိမ်းရမယ်ဆိုတော့ဘာမှမသိအဲ့တော့တောက်တဲ့အခါကျတော့သူ့ရဲ့စိတ်ကလည်းပဲမူးနေတဲ့စိတ်ဆိုတော့ဘာမှမသိတော့ကဲအဲ့လိုနဲ့ကဲရော့မင်းဟိုပန်းသွားဝဲမင်းဟိုကသွားဝဲဒါသွားဝဲစသည်ဖြင့်ဖြုံးလိုက်တာဖြည်းဖြည်းနဲ့ဖြုံးလိုက်တာသူ့ရဲ့ဂရေ80အကုန်ကုန်ရောအဲ့တော့သူ့ရဲ့ပစ္စည်းဥစ္စာကိုထိန်းတဲ့ဗန္ဒာထိန်းကနေပြီးမှအရှင်တတိမင်းရဲ့ဂရေ80တော့ကုန်သွားပါပြီဆိုတော့ဟဲ့ငါမိမရဲ့ဂရေ80ရှိသေးတယ်မဟုတ်လားရှိပါသေးတယ်ကဲအဲ့ဒါလည်းယူခဲ့ဆိုပြီးကဲအဲ့ဒါကိုလည်းပဲခုနအတိုင်းပဲသုံးလိုက်တာဖြည်းဖြည်းနဲ့ကုန်သွားပြီတက်လုံးသုံးလာတာအဲ့တော့နောက်ဆုံးအသက်အရွယ်လေးလည်းတော်တော်လေးရလာတဲ့အခါကျတော့မဖြစ်သွားတော့သူ့ရဲ့ဂရေ160လုံးအကုန်ကုန်သွားတဲ့အခါကျတော့သူ့မှာရှိတဲ့လဲတွေချမ်းမြေတွေအကုန်လုံးရောက်တယ်နောက်ဆုံးသူ့ရဲ့အိမ်မှာရောက်နေဗျာသူ့ရဲ့အိမ်မှာရောက်လိုက်တော့နောက်ဆုံးဘာဖြစ်တော့အိမ်ပိုင်ရှင်ကသူတို့ကိုနှင်ထုတ်လိုက်တာအဲ့ဒါနောက်ဆုံးဘာပစ္စည်းဥစ္စာမှမရှိတဲ့အတွက်စားစရာမရှိတဲ့အတွက်အိုးချမ်းခွဲကိုလက်ဆွဲပြီးမှတအိမ်ဝင်တအိမ်ထွက်တောင်းပြီးမှစားရတဲ့အဲ့လိုတောင်းပြီးမှစားနေတာဒီနေ့ကျတော့ပြောချင်တာdrownစားလုံးဖြစ်သွားတယ်ပေါ့ဒီနေ့ကျတော့စားကျွင်းစားကြံစားတောင်းဖို့အတွက်ဆိုပြီးမှအဲ့ဒီဣတိပဌနာမိဂတာဝန်တော်မြတ်စွာဘုရားသတင်းသုံးနေတဲ့အကြောင်းကိုရောက်လာပြီးမှအဲ့ဒီရှင်ငယ်ရငယ်တွေထံကနေပြီးမှစားကျွင်းစားကြံလေးတွေရဖို့အတွက်နိုင်ရလေးကိုမီးပြီးမှအသက်အရွယ်လည်းအဲ့အချိန်80ကျော်လောက်ဖြစ်ကုန်ပြီထင်ပါတယ်သူတို့လည်းမရခက်လက်ဆဲပြီးမှစောင့်နေကြ အဲ့လိုစောင့်နေတဲ့အချိန်မှာမြတ်စွာဘုရားကမြင်တော့အဲ့ဒါပြုံးတော့မြတ်စွာဘုရားပြုံးရခြင်းရဲ့အကြောင်းကိုရှင်အနန္ဒာကမေးတော့မြတ်စွာဘုရားကအနန္ဒာအဲ့ဒီမာဒနာတထေသာကိုတွေ့ရလားသူတို့မိသားစုအမျိုးသားဘက်ကလည်းပဲ grade 80အမျိုးသမီးဘက်ကလည်း grade 80 grade 160ကျွယ်ဝတဲ့တထေတွေပဲတဲ့ဒီဗာရဏသီပြည်မှာဒါပေမဲ့အဲ့ဒီ grade 60လုံးကိုဘာပညာမှမတတ်ဘဲနဲ့ဘာပညာမှမသင်လာဘဲနဲ့အရက်တောက်ပြီးဖြုံးပြစ်လိုက်တာနောက်ဆုံးတော့ခွက်လက်စားပြီးတောင်းစားရတဲ့တောင်းစားတွေဖြစ်နေကြပြီသူတို့ကပထမအရွယ်မှာအဲ့ဒီပစ္စည်းဥစ္စာတွေကိုအသုံးပြုပြီးမှစီးပွားရေးကိုသူလိုကိုလိုလောက်ကြမယ်ဆိုရင်ဒီဗာရဏသီပြည်မှာပထမဒန်းစားတထေတွေဖြစ်နိုင်တယ်ပထမဇန်တထေတွေဖြစ်လိမ့်မယ်တကယ်လို့လူလောကမှာစည်းစိမ်ဥစ္စာတွေကိုမခံစားခြင်းပဲနဲ့ယဟန်ပြုပြီးမှများတရားအထုတ်ကြမယ်ဆိုရင်တထေကြီးကယန္တာဖြစ်နိုင်တယ်တထေကတော်ကအနာဂံဖြစ်နိုင်တယ်ပထမအရွယ်မှာသူတို့မေ့လျော့ပြီးမှစီးပွားမလုပ်ခဲ့ကြဘူးယဟန်ပြုပြီးမှလည်းတရားအမထုတ်ခဲ့ကြဘူးဒုတိယအရွယ်မှာများဒုတိယအရွယ်ရောက်မှများသူတို့စီးပွားဥစ္စာကိုပြုလုပ်ကြမယ်ဆိုရင်သူတို့စီးပွားရေးလုပ်ကြမယ်ဆိုရင်သူတို့ဟာဒီဗာရဏသီပြည်မှာဒုတိယဒန်းစားတထေတွေဖြစ်နိုင်တယ်စီးပွားရေးတွေမလုပ်ချင်လို့ယဟန်ပြုပြီးမှယဟန်တရားကိုကြိုးစားအထုတ်ကြမယ်ဆိုရင်တထေကြီးကအနာဂတ်ဖြစ်နိုင်တယ်တထေကတော်ကတဂရကံဖြစ်နိုင်သေးတယ်ကဲဒုတိယအရွယ်မှာလည်းပဲသူတို့ကာမဂုဏ်တွေခံစားမေ့လျော့ပြီးမှဘာမှမလုပ်ခဲ့လို့ကတတိယအရွယ်မှာညသူတို့ရဲ့စီးပွားသူတို့ရဲ့ပစ္စည်းဥစ္စာတွေကိုအသုံးပြုပြီးမှစီးပွားရေးပြုလုပ်ကြမယ်ဆိုရင်သူတို့ဟာဒီဗာရဏသီပြည်မှာတတိယဒန်းစားတထေတွေဖြစ်နိုင်သေးတယ်တရားအထုတ်မယ်ဆိုရင်တော့သူတို့ဟာဘာဖြစ်တော့တထေကြီးကတဂရကံဖြစ်မယ်တထေကတော်ကသောတာပန်အထိဖြစ်နိုင်သေးတယ်ဒါပေမဲ့သူတို့ဟာအရွယ်၃ခုလုံးမှာစီးပွားရေးလည်းဘာမှမလုပ်တတ်ဘာမှမလုပ်ခဲ့ပြီးတော့တရားဓမ္မလည်းဘာမှကြိုးစားအထုတ်မှုမရှိခဲ့တဲ့အတွက်နောက်ဆုံးသူတို့ရဲ့ပစ္စည်းဥစ္စာတွေဖြုံတီးပြီးမှခွက်လက်ဆွဲပြီးတောင်းစားရတဲ့ဘဝကိုသူတို့ရောက်သွားကြပြီ80ကျော်အရွယ်ဘာမှဥစ္စာလည်းမရှာနိုင်တရားဓမ္မထုတ်တော့တဲ့အရွယ်ကိုရောက်သွားပြီဆိုရင်တော့အဲ့ဒါဟာဒီမဟာဒနတထေသားတို့လိုဟုတ်လားဂျိုးကြအိုကြီးလိုဘာအစပဲနဲ့ရေကံဘေးမှာကြံ့မိုင်နေတဲ့ပုဂ္ဂိုလ်မျိုးတွေဖြစ်တယ်လို့မြတ်စွာဘုရားကဒီကထာလေးတွေရွတ်ဆိုပြီးမှတရားနာပရိသတိပေးပြောကြလိုက်တာဖြစ်ပါတယ်ဟိုယောဂီပုဂ္ဂိုလ်တို့ဒီ level တရားဓမ္မစီးပွားဥစ္စာတွေကိုရအောင်သို့မဟုတ်တရားဓမ္မတွေရအောင်ကျင့်ကြံကြိုးကိုပွားများအထောက်နိုင်တဲ့ပုဂ္ဂိုလ်များဖြစ်နိုင်ကြပါစေကုန်သတည်း Sādhu, Sādhu, Sādhu. Idamya Asawakaya Vahang Hotu Idame Punya Nibbānasa Achayo Hotu Mama Punya Bhagan Sabha Satana Ajemi Te Sabe Me Sama Punya Bhagan Bandu Sādhu, Sādhu, Sādhu. Sukhi hotu, Nibbāna sabhajaya hotu. Sādhu, samodhami. Sādhu, anumoditabham. Khammi khammitabham. Sukhi hotu, Nibbāna sabhajaya hotu. Oh, tomorrow, or maybe as all bhikkhu then Sialis will go to the Rekta Sayadaw. Rekta Sayadaw, Dr. Ñāṇagavesaka to pay homage. Okay, then around maybe 2 p.m. But some they also request they wish to continue to practice here without going there. It is also possible, depending on their wishes. Okay.